Oh my goodness, my phone won't let me put up no backdrop. So I'm only going to probably talk maybe 10 minutes. If anyone comes in here, and I'll do a live tonight. I have to bake a cake tonight for funeral tomorrow. I don't get up until 8 o'clock. You know, an activist work is never done. A struggle streaming activist work is never done. Hold on. I think I need to hold on, y'all. So y'all see the um the um the title. We're gonna talk about Manny for a few minutes. We're gonna talk about Dr. Umar. We're gonna talk about that lady from Kansas City tonight. And old Lennon. But let's talk about Manny for a minute. So you know Manny, hey Kizzy. Manny he was indicted. Hold up.
Hey, babe.
He was indicted.
What was the website you told me about? Like, is
But a YouTuber wrote him a letter. Yes, they did. So a YouTuber wrote, and I say a big time YouTuber because they got 150K. To me, that's big. You know, I'm a struggle streamer, baby, and I'm proud of it. Okay. I'm getting it out the mud, honey. So can't nobody say I owe them anything. Now, let's listen.
Before we put the notification bells on all. So that way you're directing.
Shout out to Gunner Collective. This is who I'm listening to. Let me share his video real quick. Let me share Gunner's video real quick. Gunner the man. Gunner the man. Okay, I shared Gunner out.
The direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking, man. I highly appreciate all the support. I'm very humbled by it. Man, 4 years strong on this particular channel. We've been doing it. We're at 151,000 subscribers. The support is real, man. I appreciate you. I could not do this every day without you. Let's do a Sin City Manny update, right? I was asked for a Sin City Manny update, and I got one for you. In fact, I wrote the vocal. So here's some details, right? So this whole Sin City Manny mess, right? And it's a mess, man. It's definitely a mess. Has got the world wondering what's going to happen. Why? Why did he do it? Why did one man feel that it was necessary to take the life of two human beings behind social media? Well,
and you know, people will always wonder that, you know, why did he do it? Why did Manny take two lives? It was just social media. It was just YouTube. But you know, what do you do when people start coming for you in real life? What if they start talking about your family members? What if you have a sick mother and they talk about your mother? What if they start coming for you in real life? I'm just talking in general now. No one was coming for Manny's mother or Julie's mother. But, you know, there's other people on YouTube being harassed too. I'm just saying people need to think about this. People need to think about the things they do and say about people, because you never know who's crazy.
I'm here to tell you it happens all the time, right? But I have an update for you. So not only did I write Sin City Manny.
Hey, bro, how you doing? I know, bro. I know. I wouldn't go out and take two lives for nobody and put my pretty little self in prison. But you can best believe there's some people out here willing to do it and won't think twice about it.
And express concern on what he's going through, what his family's going through. And of course, express my direct feelings on why he should and shouldn't have done what he did, right? Because I feel bad for the Finny the Legend's family, man, for him, his wife, and especially for his children. You know, I'm not choosing sides. I don't pick sides. I don't play sides. None of that. Them sides, them north sides, and them.
I'm not picking sides. I have no. Listen, I know my commentary can come off sometimes as a little aggressive for one way or the other. Sometimes people will think I'm not passionate enough for women. But through my YouTube street journey, I have learned that I have to just be blunt sometimes. Sometimes you got to be blunt and call it like you see it. And if someone doesn't like it, oh, well, you know, it is what it is. But you know why? The truth actually does hurt sometimes. It does. And I had to learn, you know, my brother taught me a few things. He had to say, look, I came out here. I'm not gonna curse. I'm not gonna go back at nobody. No, you can't do that. Sometimes you gotta chin check a ninja.
West sides and all that are yesterday's news. Nowadays, I'm on the side of the people, the gente, and everybody should get their due process, and everybody, man, should get their condolences, and that's how I feel. But since City Manny did have a court,
Bro said, I'm crazy. They talked about my dead mother, put her funeral on social media in a derogatory light, but I'm not murking nobody, and I don't blame you. See, my brother, he not crazy, but you know, he can hurt you with his words. And sometimes when somebody can hurt you with your words, and see, the thing is, everybody can't take being hurt by words, and that might make them want to go take somebody out too. I'm just
court
saying.
date the other day. And you know, when he had that first court date, that was basically just to see if he was eligible for bail. Of course, bail was denied on that first one. It was for him to be formally read his charges. And of course, at that particular time, man, they were still doing a lightweight investigation, which is continuing, man. It's not going to stop. These detectives are getting their ducks in a row. And I'll tell you right now, Las Vegas, that county right there, the city of Las Vegas is one of the most dangerous and treacherous counties to deal with because their conviction rate is astronomical. It's crazy. It's almost like a 98% conviction rate. The only two other counties that I could.
In other words, if you commit a double homicide on the Las Vegas Strip in front of the Bellagio fountains, you're more than likely, you're going to get life for sure. And you might even get the death penalty. So Manny, but the thing about it is, Manny straight up said in a video, and I know he meant it. He said, you know, if I have to do the time, I told Julie I get things in order, I might have to go away and do it for the homies. He meant he was crazy enough to do it, is all I'm saying. He was wrong. You don't go take nobody's life over no social media, but he didn't have it all.
Compared to where I'm like, man, if you go there, you fuck up, you're doing a lot of time. Is Santa Barbara County, they will stretch you out. And of course, Santa Clara County, city of San Jose, shit, they do it so crazy. They even convicted King Velasquez. Like they don't give a fuck who you are. If you do a crime in their city or a crime in their county, you will be found.
And people are still, you know, there's a lot of, I mean, I go around, I listen to a lot of different other sectors. People will threaten people like it ain't nothing. Like it's nothing. People just still threatening people. You know, here in Little Rock, Arkansas, in Arkansas, we believe in standing our ground. We believe in standing our ground. We believe in standing our ground. You don't be going around threatening nobody. And then everybody carrying weapons these days. My son's Army trained. He started in infantry. I have me a good piece. I'm not taking no chances with none of these crazy people. No, I'm not. I'm not going to go out and start nothing, but if I have to finish it, it is what it is.
Guilty. That's just the way it is, man. You can get all the high-priced lawyers you want, and that's what it is. Anyways, when Manny went to court the first time, he was formally read his charges. The second time around, he was given the opportunity to have a 2-week stay where, in fact, he was given the opportunity and the chance to hire his own lawyer. Now, I knew right from the gate Manny's situation. He doesn't have a lot of money. He's indigent, which means he doesn't have the money necessarily to hire an outside attorney. Now, people do have family members. There are people that take special interest in cases. And there are even some high-priced lawyers that will go ahead and represent you pro bono and catch it on the back end, right? Manny didn't have all.
Yeah, you know what? If it wasn't what it is, someone would love to take. And you never know. There are some defense attorneys, they love, even when they know their client is as guilty as sin, because of the publicity, even if they want to just go in there and say, I'm going to keep him from the death penalty and maybe even get him a chance at parole one day, they'll do that and do it pro bono just for the exposure. Dr. Umar needs an attorney to come in just for the exposure. In fact, I think I might call Utah and call around and see if we can get him a pro bono attorney to handle this for King consciousness. I don't mean to get off topic for a minute, but it just hit my mind on how some woman would come out here and talk about a man's sick mother and talk about her illness. Dr. Umar needs an attorney to help them they're trying to destroy his image. All the work that he has done for the Black community. Okay, they're trying to destroy it. And as you know, once I find something that I'm very passionate about, more than likely I'm not going to give up on it, okay? So I think I'll do that. We need to find an attorney that'll do that pro bono. Yeah, we do.
All of that. See, most lawyers, they want a case that they could at least win. This case is unwinnable.
This case is unwinnable. The death penalty is in order. I didn't see it send Manny any money on his books, but I did send him pictures of Finney and Bubbly Chip. Michael, you're a mess, but yes. And I'm sure he already had pictures of them because people were sending each side pictures of the family. You know, it'd be the people in the chats for me that stir up the most mess.
That what do you call it? Self-defense, and he was just trying to protect himself and all that. It's on camera. It was seen by 100 different angles, probably angles that you guys never seen before that I've been privy to actually have videos sent to me.
Oh, he has inside information of all of the different angles. See, I want to see. No, I don't want to see nobody getting shot. I don't want to see that. I take that back.
Crazy shit, right? I'm sure the detectives got all those videos and many more. There was videos from, of course, the casinos, the strip itself, people that were innocent and just witnessing some shit. They've identified and interviewed several witnesses, Manny's wife, people that were there. You know, it was a crazy situation. So for this guy to say that it was self-defense, that's out that fucking window. That's gone. Well, he just recently went to court again.
Or the content creators who are one-sided. Are you referring to? I am not one-sided. I am not one-sided. Do you think I really agree with a man taking the life of two people? Bro, really? Is that what you think of me? Do you think now, when it comes to Dr. Umar, am I one-sided? No. But I am against that woman coming out here, and I know you feel differently about that, but I am against that woman coming out. Let me tell you something. We would have never known that she bubble gulped, gummy beared up the Shango stick if she had not tooted her little ass out here and told us. We would have never known. Then she wants to holler and cry about some revenge porn. You told us, man. We didn't ask you. You went over there and told another man about another man. And you know, Lennon, people have been sending me things about you, Lennon. You need to stop it now. It's not nice of you to do Dr. Umar like that.
Where they let the judge know that he was not or didn't have the funds to hire an outside attorney, a personal attorney, which is kind of fucked, because in a case like this, if you do not have a personal attorney or you do not have the funds to hire one, you're screwed. You're screwed, blued, and tattooed. Since City Manny, all that smiling, all that Joker face, all that Captain Jack Sparrow shit is gone. That's out the window. This man is fighting for his life because he took 2 lives. Now, usually when it's an ongoing investigation, the gun will say allegedly. In this case, I will not say allegedly. There's no allegedly here. He did that. Okay? Now, there's reasonings.
Manny did it. He said he was going to do it, and he's standing on it. He did it. He told people he was going to do it. He asked the man he asked him, did your mama have a black dress? He asked him to ask his family, did he want to be buried or cremated? He did it, and for that, he's going to pay. He will pay. He incriminated himself. He went around looking for the man all day on Saturday from casino to casino, looking for him to probably put a bullet in him. They're going to say it was premeditated because he talked about it so much. But like the DA said, what brought him to it? What led him to do that? They're going to go back. They already have all these videos. People have tried to hide the videos, but they have them. YouTube will have to cough up any video they can't find. Period. Just because someone makes 1,000 videos about you, I should know, doesn't mean you should get in your truck, your Dodge Durango, and go and blow their brains out. You can't do that. You can't do that. Have you thought about choking them till their eyes pop out? Probably, but you can't do it.
To him, why he did that. But to the outside world, people like myself and you, I question the reasoning. Why? To me, it's never as simple.
Wait, what you say? That's why. Wait a minute, I'm talking about Dr. Umar. That's why you were mad at her because she had it. Oh my God! Bro? I expect the people that don't know me to say that. But why would you say that? And you know, I have a whole real. Why would you do that, bro? Why are you feeding into these people's narrative? Why are you feeding into the narrative? Okay, why are you feeding into the narrative, my brother? No. And I can't imagine a woman coming out here. She is claiming that name. She says she is the throat goat hunting. She told Tasha K, yes, she is the throat goat. She love it.
As it seems, and it never is what you think. You can't just judge.
Girl, there's always another throat goat or better than you. Trust me.
What this man did on one side of the story. There's both sides of the story. Now, violence, murder, killing, maiming, all that, there's never justification for it. Unless you're a weirdo and you touch Cain Velasquez's kids, then you will get shot at, right? But other than that, there is no justification for doing what he did because he was simply being trolled or picked on. You know, one thing I learned a long time.
Yes, who did that? You talking about Manny? Because I know I was going back and forth between two cases that I'm speaking on. And yes, Dr. Umar, it is now a case because people they're piling up on him. They really want to. Do you know that they're trying to take all of our black leaders down, from black singers to black? I mean, they just want to take everybody down. They're trying to take out old Smokey himself, Smokey Robinson. He might have been a little freaky though. I don't know.
Because you have to have thick skin in life. If someone is disrespecting you,
Kristen, D-Man, I can't believe we are still talking about these two losers who obviously had way too much time on their hands. Who are you talking about? Kristen, Finney trolled Manny from Halloween of 2021 until 2025. Chat Lives Matter. Well, you guys know the history more than I do. I heard it started in 2023 is what D Ware said. But anywho, either way, it went too far. There was too much trolling. I print out, because this was in this man's and Gunner's the chat. Somebody put in the chat. They said this person, where is it? Well, now I can't. Oh, here it is. Rich Loop said, I can't take sides either. I sympathize with both of them and disagree with them both at the same time. He's talking about Manny and Finney. He says, so I donated a very small amount to both of them. I donated $20 to Finney's funeral, and I put $20 on Manny's books. I've never been so torn about a murder case. It's insane. So some people can't choose. Every man has his breaking point. And Beware D-Ware told Finney what he thought Manny's would be, and they carried through on it. He said, you take a man's money, you F with a man's money, that's how you break them. When you take away somebody's way to pay their bills and take care of their kids, their family, you never know what they're going to do. Just like that woman in Dallas, in Arlington, she went into that barbershop, took that man's life, her baby daddy. There's a backstory. He stole almost $500,000 from her, wiped her account out. Allegedly, he may have given her something that she can't get rid of. I don't know. And he was taunting her with it. Taunting her, told her F her and the baby, a newborn baby, didn't want to do nothing for the baby, took all her money, took her name off the business, took her name off the bank account. And the woman snapped, even though she had 2 kids. She took a man's life, then she took her own life, knowing that she was going to be leaving her kids here to fend for themselves pretty much if she don't have a good family, support system to take up. But he made her snap. He took everything she had. She had the business before him. He took it from her, and then he taunted it in her face. He took her money. He took her everything. He took everything. And she wasn't like Joe. Okay? Took everything, and she didn't know she folded. She didn't, when there was some, she didn't curse God or nothing, but she folded. She wasn't like Job. So she went in that barbershop and she said, you want to taunt me after you done stole my money? You want to ride around in front of my house and the camera catching you taunting me with a car wrapped in the name of the business that you stole from me? So she went in there, she took his life and she took hers. Sometimes a ninja will make you do some crazy things. Ain't no ninja worth me losing my pretty little life. I love paying taxes and I love being here. But sometimes people might say, I don't agree, but I understand. Y'all have a good day. I'll be back.